Just tell us, what is the mood there in Ayodhya? What are you feeling right now as you are actually going to witness history as it unfolds firsthand?
I think the only way I can express that in the expression, the phrase that's flying through the airwaves, you can breathe that in the air in Ayodhya right now, is Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram. It's very interesting, where it seems like a spiritual high. I was just by the banks of the Saryu Nadi, and I had gone there physically to do a couple of live talks. And that kind of outpouring of joy beyond geography, beyond caste, creed, community, even sometimes religion and color. It's crazy to see humanity come together like that, so excited, so ignited, and yet in a strange way peaceful and calm. And I think that's the only the magic of Ram can do something like that, where normally when something's ignited, passions are ignited, you're worried about tensions, you're worried about clashes and conflicts. But it's the opposite, these passions are ignited, there's a fire that's catching everybody, but yes, there's a calmness around it. There's a constructive, contributive mindset, a celebration of humanity and harmony, if I can put it like that.
Tell me about that a little more, because clearly it's like a Rashtra Parv, it's like a national festival. There's emotions that are flying around, and yet it's all peaceful. There is a certain serenity, there is a certain calmness. Why is that? What would you attribute that to?
So that's exactly my observation, like I mentioned earlier. I think that's the power of Ram. Ram has always been a unifier. We can celebrate this as a personal celebration. You can celebrate this as a societal celebration. You can celebrate this as a celebration of Ram Bhakts, of Hindus, of the nation. But you can also celebrate this as a celebration of the world, because what does Sri Ram mean in Indonesia? What does he mean in Thailand? What does he mean in Korea? What does he mean in Sri Lanka? What does he mean in Japan? Why are people celebrating this unifier that once this did the Ashwamedha and ruled the world as per our texts? So I think he ruled it with love. You don't really hear beyond the conflict with Ravan. You don't really hear much about Sri Ram saying that, okay, once the conflict with Ravan was over, he went about conquering all these lands like Alexander the Great. He was a unifier through love. He was a unifier through bringing people together. And in a strange way, he's doing the same thousands of years later. Now, 500 years later, the Ram Mandir is coming. And what are we seeing? If you mute out the rhetoric of the Hindu, Muslim politicization, if you remove away all that nonsense, you see the fabric of society coming together so beautifully, where Muslims are contributing and celebrating, Christians are celebrating and contributing towards the temple, celebrating with us. My friends, personally, I know so many who are so happy for us. And when the new masjid is being made, like-minded people like us are contributing. 40% of the contributions for the new masjid apparently have come from non-Muslims. And people are joyous about it. So I think this is bringing the fabric of society stronger together. You can politicize it as much as you want, but I think on the ground, behind all the nonsense, there's more unity, there's more love, peace, and harmony.